guys, it's me Charita and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be one of the most requested videos on my channel, and a lot of you guys have been asking about it on my Instagram as well. So as you know, I shifted to a new apartment, and as you can already see from the title, this video is going to be about my room makeover. And I have like 4 or 5 little DIYs that I did to make my space look a little cuter and add a little bit of my personality into the space. So I'm super excited to share these DIYs with you guys, and I won't be showing you my whole room in this video. So in case you guys want a room tour, let me know in the comments below. And without wasting any further time, let's get started with the video.
The first project is going to be a pressed flower mason jar DIY, and it is very cottagecore. For this DIY, I picked up a few flowers from the park, and I am just breaking the flowers into individual little flowers, and I'm placing leaves in between. You need to take care that there's enough space between the flowers so that they do not stick to each other. Once you've done placing all the flowers, use a sheet of plain paper or a newspaper to press the flowers. I added another sheet of cardboard on top of it, and then I placed a heavy box on top of it, and I left the flowers for 5 days. And once you take out the box, this is how the flowers would look. Next, I'm taking tacky glue and a mason jar to start with placing the flowers on the jar. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a small amount of tacky glue on the mason jar, and I'm also putting some amount of tacky glue on the pressed flowers. You need to be careful when you're putting glue on the pressed flowers because they're really fragile. You can use a brush for this process. Since I did not have a brush, I just used my fingers, and all you need to do is keep placing the flowers in whatever pattern you like on the mason jar. Once I was done placing the flowers all over the mason jar, I did add a protective layer on top of it, and that protective layer was a thin layer of glue, and that's really it for this DIY. And this is how the pressed flower jar turned out. It looks so pretty and adds that romantic vibe to the decor. So the second DIY for my room makeover is a collage wall, and I feel like it is such an easy way to amp up any space. So I'm creating little collages. The first one is this fern that I had pressed. I'm just pasting it on a plain sheet of paper, and I'm labeling it as Boston fern, and I think I picked up this one from one of my first walks in the park, so this one's really special. I'm using all these paintings and little cutouts that I had from my last collage wall in my last apartment. Then I have this magazine that has a lot of pictures, so I'm cutting a few pictures and little things from this so that I can just place it on the wall. I also took a before video to show you guys how lifeless, barren and sad this wall looked before I worked my magic. So the second collage I'm doing is I'm just pasting a little text on the eyes of the model. Then I'm just cutting few alphabets from the magazines because I wanted to write Moda Yalda on a piece of paper. So that is what I'm doing. Next, I'm just pasting all these alphabets that I cut out from different pages to create a collage that says Moda Yalda, and I decided this to be the centerpiece, and I'm going to form my collage around this particular piece. Once my little collages, paintings, and stuff from the previous collage wall was ready, I started sticking everything onto the wall using a clear tape, and I just eyeballed it all. I just wanted to give it a personalized vibe, very colorful, chaotic, soothing. And I did add a lot of black and white pictures as well, and I added pages with designer brand names on it. Basically, all I'm saying is that there are no rules to making a collage wall. Just put on anything and everything that you like, and I did that, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it, and I've been waiting for so long to show you guys this collage wall, and I can finally now post it on my Instagram as well, and this is the glorious before and after. Next, I'm using this clear hook to repurpose decorations from my last apartment. I use this hook to hang this mason jar, and next I'm just using my pressure cooker and board pins, and then I added my floating shelf. I'm placing my pressed flower jar and these little gnomes, and I added eucalyptus leaves in the hanging mason jar. I plan to add a money plant in this jar, and I'm going to propagate that, and this is the final result. I absolutely love it. I love waking up in the morning and looking at these gorgeous pictures, and I absolutely love the vibe, and I might add a few more pieces in future, but I currently love how it looks right now. Now it's time for project 3. Remember the flower wall that I created behind my bed in the last apartment? I am going to repurpose these flowers. I bought these flowers from the dollar store, and I also got this wreath from the dollar store. So what I'm doing is I'm using a white thread and I'm tying little knots to the flowers, and I'll be doing that to all the flowers. And once I've added the thread, this is how they look, and then I'm just tying the thread onto the wreath. Basically, we're making a cute little flower hanging, very cottage core again, and this is how it should look after you've added the flowers. I added the pink flowers in one layer, and in the next layer I'm adding these white and yellow flowers, doing the same step, tying the thread onto the wreath. And after that I decided to cut off the extra stems because they were just getting tangled. And finally I'm adding a handle using jute rope that again is from the dollar store, and you just need to knot it on two opposite sides of the wreath, and that's really it. Your flower hanging is ready. Just hang it up and it looks so cute and pretty, and it adds that cottagecore vibe, and it also adds a pop of color to the decor. Finally, it's time for the last project for my room makeover, and this one is super simple. I am going to jazz up this plain black planter. So I'm adding good amounts of tacky glue on the pot, and then I'm just using the jute rope from dollar store and wrapping it all around, and that basically is the DIY. That is all you have to do till you reach the end of the pot. Once you're done wrapping the pot in the jute rope, put your little plant baby into the cute planter that you just made, and I absolutely love how it looks. It looks really rustic and modern, and it looks really pretty, and it is super easy to make.
I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, and leave your video suggestions in the comments below. What video should I do next regarding the home decor? And that's it for this video. I'll see you next Monday with a new video. Until then, bye.